Hello, I am Dr. Moushmi Pal, faculty member of Swami Vivekananda Institute of Modern Science, Sonarpur, Karbala, Kolkata. Today I am going to talk about environmental audit. The concept started in 1970 when some of the companies voluntarily started evaluation of their unit processes from the point of view of the process and pollutant generation from pollution processes. Environmental audit is defined as a basic management tool which comprises a systematic, documented, periodic and objective evaluation of how well organization, management system and equipments are performing. An audit is different than an assessment. Assessment implies an overview with less details and direct checking, whereas audit implies statistical verification and direct checking with greater details. An effective audit must collect its own sample and verify the existing sampling data. Need for an environment audit. Environment audit needs for an industry are of internal as well as external value. Internal need serves the industry as a self-evaluation tool for the process and technologies. External need serves to achieve compliance standards and establish a rapport with regulatory bodies for implementation of environment management policies. Environmental audit may be viewed as a management tool internally and liaison externally with the public and the regulatory bodies. It helps in pollution control, improves production, safety and health and conservation of natural resources by way of ensuring waste prevention and reduction, assessing compliance with regulatory requirements, facilitating control of environmental practices by the company's management, placing environmental information to the public. Procedure for environment audit. It has three phases. The first phase is known as pre-audit activity pertaining to collection of information. The second phase is the activity at site pertaining to evaluation of information collected, and third phase is post-audit activity pertaining to drawing conclusions and identifying areas of improvement if any. Pre-audit activity. It serves to collect background information on industry. It is carried out by developing a questionnaire and interviews with concerned personnel. Information on industry include products manufactured, raw materials used, water user and wastewater generation, gaseous emission, solid and hazardous waste disposal, management's environment policies. An audit team is organized and resources for work at site are mobilized. Visit programs are arranged. Environmental audit exercise does not mean to surface problem but to equip the industry's staff for improved and profitable working. During pre-audit activities, an audit plan is developed, objectives are defined and tasks are assigned to team members. Activities at sites. Site activities start with a meeting with senior management personnel. Site visits are organized to identify and understand the arrangement control systems. After understanding the processes at various unit operation levels, raw material balance is worked out in terms of input and output for the entire process. Water consumption, wastewater generation, gaseous emissions, solid waste and hazardous waste generation for each product manufactured is worked out in terms of input and output for the entire process. Assessment is made of material balance, wastewater flow characteristics are evaluated in terms of pre-treatment as well as quality after treatment. Data collection is carried out for each facility which is directly or indirectly related with the discharge of emission from the industry. Frequency of sampling test parameters is decided as per the raw materials consumed and may vary from industry to industry. Preparation of draft report. After completion of pre-audit activity and on-site activity, a draft report is prepared and put forward to the senior management. The draft report containing with findings and recommendations. With the participation of management and acceptance only, the whole exercise becomes meaningful. Post-audit activities. It includes synthesis of whole data to form a final report. Final report is submitted to a senior management so that follow-up and necessary correction actions are implemented. Advantages of environment audit. Environment audit report provides the necessary information on how well the management systems are performing to keep pace with sustainable level of development. It provides performance evaluation of industrial working facilities and its possible effect in the surroundings. It reinforces the claim of compliance with local, regional and national laws and regulations. Potential areas for reduction in raw material consumption leads to cost saving. Provides an up-to-date environmental data to the inspecting authority. It brings out the thirst areas which helps in safeguarding our environment and establishes liaison with the local authorities to convince them that effective audits are undertaken. Conclusions. To conclude, we may say that environment audit is beneficial for the industry itself. The cost incurred on environment audit may be peanuts as compared to cost recovery from processes and system improvement. It safeguards our environment and ensures optimal usage of all resources.